Hey guys, I'm Kelley Norton and I'm known as the AZ Realty Lady, and I want to walk you through a home today and explain to you what stays and what goes when you're selling a home or buying a home. Again, I am the AZ Realty Lady. I'm a Phoenix native and a real estate agent right here in the Phoenix area of over 20 years. So if you're looking to buy or sell a home in or around Phoenix, I would love to hear from you. Call me or text me. It's the best way to reach me. And we'll go ahead and take a tour around this home and I'll go over some things with you. But before that, if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel and clicking that little bell, that way I can notify you when I put up new videos. Hi, I'm Kelley Norton, your AZ Realty Lady at EXP Realty. Count on me for all things Arizona real estate. All right, so we're gonna start off in the kitchen of this gorgeous home. So let's talk about appliances. Now, a lot of people aren't sure what stays and what goes. So your ovens are built in. Whether it's a slide-in range oven, it's still gonna stay with the home. And what a lot of people don't understand is that with some financing, you have to have the built-in appliances. So you'd have to have that dishwasher and that range oven. So these things are considered built-in, even if it was just a slide push-in range, it's still gonna stay. Automatically, you don't need to add it to the contract because it's considered a fixture, it's considered a built-in appliance. Microwave, if it's built in like this and it's up mounted, this is gonna stay with the home. If it's on the counter, that's personal property at that point. So you would have to ask for it to be included in the contract. Now let's come over here and talk about the dishwasher. So dishwasher is going to be something that is gonna stay with the home. And if there happen to be blinds or curtains or something on this window, those would also stay. Now refrigerator. So this is a refrigerator that I can just slide right out. So this refrigerator is not going to stay with the home unless we write it in the contract. So I always like to try and put the serial numbers, which can be found inside the door usually, and I'll write that right in the contract. That way we know 100% what refrigerator it is that we're asking to be left in the home. Now, sometimes there's refrigerators in the garage. So if you're saying refrigerator conveys and there's one in the garage, you better be very specific in your contract as to what refrigerator you want to stay. So again, this is something that is negotiable. A lot of sellers don't want to leave them, especially if they're newer. So you just want to make sure that it's written into the contract. Let's say this is your favorite light and you say to me, Kelley, I really want to keep this light. Then I'm going to tell you that we should take it down before we show your house, before we take the pictures. Now, there are some occasions where it might be okay to go against that rule, but for the most part, we don't want people to fall in love with it and then not be able to get it. So what they see, they're probably gonna want. If it is attached like this, it's gonna stay with the house. Now, that brings me to another item. So this lovely shelf here that's attached, it's attached with screws. This would be considered an attached item. This would stay with the house. So a lot of people have those little floating shelves that they put up. So be careful, because if it's something that you really like, you want to verify with your agent, and it can be negotiated in a contract. Let's say you wanted to take these off. You absolutely could. We would just want to make sure that it's in the contract. If the buyers had seen it, and maybe you tell me after the fact, oh shoot, we want to keep those shelves, which I walk through my clients' homes with them and we go over things like this. But let's say it was an afterthought and you decided, you know what, my kids actually want that. We'll just have to put it in the contract before we end up getting that all worked out. Now, I will tell you, when you take stuff like this off the wall, here's what happens. You take this off, it's got a real mess here, and then you're patching it. That's another thing you want to think about, because a buyer is going to want this wall to look perfect. If you take this off, they're going to probably complain about your patch job. So just take that into account. You're probably going to need to get someone that's going to do some drywall work. You might have to repaint the whole wall. So is it really worth it to you to take this sucker off the wall? Something for you to think about. So this wall-mounted television A lot of people would say, oh, well, that's my TV. I'm going to take the TV. Great. Yeah, you can take the TV off the mount. The mount has to stay on the wall per the Arizona contract. So if I were to go around my house and count, I probably got 5 different TV mounts on the wall. So if you want, you could take the TV mount. It needs to be negotiated in the contract, so we would need to put that in the contract. But then again, what kind of damage do you have on this wall? Is it really worth it to you to have someone come out, drywall, paint? You can go to Costco and you can get a TV mount for $40 to $80 for pretty much any size TV. I know for me, it's definitely worth it for me to just leave the mount and buy a new one, because I don't want to take a chance that that buyer is not happy with how we did the wall. You don't want to create those kind of problems for yourself. So any curtains that you have, any curtain rod that you have, those are going to stay with the home, including the blinds. So if you have curtains that match your bedroom set, better be prepared to take that down before you show the home. But if it makes it look really nice staged, then I'll let people know. We'll leave it up. We'll put a note that says they don't convey, and we'll make sure that it ends up in the contract. So these are very important things. You just want to make sure that you have an agent that can walk you through your home, have a good understanding of what conveys and what does not convey. That way you have a good feel, and you're not going, oh no, I didn't want to give away my curtains, and now it's too late, and it took you 5 years to find it to match your bedroom set. So another one, this home doesn't have it easily for me to show you, but would be a shed. So for the most part, sheds are going to stay with the home unless it's just like a little Rubbermaid one, but a shed is typically going to stay with the home. All your pool equipment, jandies, cleaners, those are going to stay with the home too. Hey guys, I hope that you found this video useful on knowing what will stay and what won't stay when you do a real estate transaction in sunny Arizona. Again, I'm Kelley Norton, and I'm the AZ Realty lady, and I'd love to hear from you. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, call me or text me. Again, I serve all of the Metro Phoenix area, have a team as well. So even if you're looking in Tucson or Flagstaff, or you decide to go to a different state, call me. I can connect you with one of my members to help you. So again, have an awesome day, and subscribe to the channel and click the bell, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.